just a YAK-3. Let's take a look. Hello guys, once again it's Matt. Thank you all the members and patrons. Make sure to subscribe, and here we have the new event vehicle upcoming very soon, guys, and it's the Eremin's YAK-3E, or basically it's an early model of the YAK-3, right? This is it's I don't want to disrespect the history of this aircraft. Don't like try to have that in mind, okay? Because the history of it's pretty cool. It really is. But the thing is, the aircraft itself for the game, it's very underwhelming. Really underwhelming. But yeah, guys, here we have it. We're gonna test fly it. I will leave the link in the description for you to test fly it. Of course, remember you have to be logged in into the War Thunder wiki. If it's not working, log out and log in War Thunder wiki. Have the game open and click on the link, and it will appear on your hangar. Okay, but yeah, this is very similar to the normal YAK-3. It doesn't change much from it. The main difference here is that it has one less gun, if I'm not mistaken. So as you see, it has the 20mm there and a 12.7 over here, and not two 12.7s, right? And then it of course has, because of that, a little bit of a better fly model. So if you take a look on the original YAK-3 over here, it is, where is it? It's this one, right? It is pretty much that. The only difference is that it has the extra gun over here, and because of that it has more weight. So at the end of the day, that's why it's kind of underwhelming, right? You are basically grinding a lot, because of course you have to spend a lot of time on it to get basically a YAK-3, right? So that's kind of problematic, but at the same time it's a good premium. Don't get me wrong, apart from that, it is a good premium. I mean, that's the thing, right? The main thing that I love about this aircraft is that it's the perfect trainer for you, basically, right? Because it's an aircraft that is pretty much what every single Russian aircraft is throughout history, right? It's an aircraft that, or the fighters at least, of course, I'm not including every single type of aircraft ever, right? But the Russian fighters, they're normally what this aircraft is in its concept, right? Very light. Maybe it doesn't have a lot of engine, but it's very light. Maybe it doesn't have a lot of cannons, but they normally do punch very well. So, for example, it does have the 20 there. For the time, it was a very good gun. And of course, it doesn't have a lot of ammunition, right? So that's the main thing. And this is kind of the main problem with this aircraft, that it really does not have a lot of ammunition. Because of the one less 50 cal, he only has 150 MGs, and then MG rounds, right? And then 120 for the cannon, like the normal cannon. So it is a gun that you have to get used to it, and you know, it's not really, I mean, if you're gonna ask me, oh, is it worth to do the event, it's going to get value or not, or is it a good premium, that's the thing. I only think that the only type of person that would really like this type of thing is kind of myself, or people that love history, basically, right? Because the history behind this aircraft is pretty good, but everything else for the game itself, it's very underwhelming. So just bear that in mind if you're gonna get it, okay? So yeah, guys, basically this is it. Nothing too crazy. Again, it's just a normal Yak. It's nothing that gives you anything different. It's just a scan, you know, and one less gun with a little bit more flight model, and it's premium, right? The one thing that I have to mention is that this thing is actually a 4.0, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, 4.0, right? So it is a little bit lower than the normal YAK-3, which is good because you do have one less gun. Okay, but that's it. I see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments what you think about the Eremin's YAK-3. See ya, guys.